Hey everyone, welcome. Just give it a few minutes to get started. Just waiting for the other guys to arrive. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Hey Hank, how's it going?
Doing well. How are you?
Really good, thank you. Um, Actually, really busy day today. We just started the public sale for Wealth Token on paid network.
I saw that. I am very excited to see it finally go live. I know everybody's been waiting for a while, and I'm super happy about the switch to base. Honestly, gas fees are just so much better on L2s. So when you guys announced that,
Yeah,
I was just over the moon.
totally, man, totally. It's a game changer. In fact, which chain are you guys on again?
We're going to be releasing on ETH, but we built our own bridge, so we're actually going to be just omni-chain in general. So you'll be able to buy it on pretty much everything on the first week.
Oh, okay, got you, got you. Um, just looking at the turnout here, it's not that many people. I'm wondering if we should reschedule. I don't know, maybe just because of all this stuff happening today that, um, yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a low turnout. Just there's so much going on. Well, I'll leave it up to you actually, Hank. If you think we should do the update today, or if you want to like maybe push it to next week and we can get more people in.
Yeah, we can push it to next week. We can do it today, however you want. We're actually releasing our alpha beta of the platform now. Like today is our production
Oh,
launch. So
so you're busy basically.
I'm swamped, but I still made it. I'm here.
Yeah, you did. You did. You're committed. So tell me quickly, what's an alpha beta?
Yeah, so we over the last 8 months, we rewrote the entire platform from scratch. We have upgraded all of our regular components that were already there for all of the DEX mechanics, improved everything, rewrote all of the backends, upgraded all of our front end components, and we've built out our DEX aggregator infrastructure as well. So our alpha is going to be with the aggregator for all V2 pairs on initially 6 networks. Our alpha will probably run for a month before we release the full beta. The full beta will include V3 support, curve, balance. Pretty much we'll be able to support every DEX on every network. And beta will have all 12 networks that we plan to support for EVM, as well as we're going to be supporting Solana as well. So we'll be able to aggregate trades and have liquidity pools on the Solana side in tandem to all of the Ethereum-based networks.
Wow, that's huge, man. Congrats. That sounds awesome. Yeah, that's very impressive to be able to pull that off out of the bat.
Yeah,
So I'd say, yeah, go
we've
ahead.
been, I think I've it's only what, Wednesday. I think I've put 60 something hours into testing since Sunday night. And we are already beating Uniswap in terms of quotes and speed for servicing trades with our aggregator. For example, yesterday we were $6 cheaper to buy ETH with USDC with for like one ETH, for example. So
That's huge, man. Congrats. Are you guys making some noise about this on the social media?
I am going to ramp that up. We wanted to get alpha out. We have around 100 KOLs in our network at the moment. I haven't even started our KOL round. I have another probably 250 KOLs that we'll get into the KOL round once we start. But just my immediate network and friends and everything else, since I do KOL stuff and involved in deal flow, and I'm in a million alpha groups. We're going to start making some noise as soon as this goes live. And we have different partnerships. Like we have a partnership with Banter, with Beam. We've got Virtual Bacon and a ton of people that are crossovers with Commonwealth actually, who are going to be advertising this as well. Our Diamond Points campaign is starting with the alpha release, so you'll actually be able to, whenever you use the platform, you'll start earning Diamond Points for our reward program for the launch.
That's epic. Yeah, I am. For those of you who weren't there, probably I don't know who who's behind all these profiles on the spaces, but the guys at Diamond Swap were co-hosts of the Banter Party at the Token 2049 side event schedule. It was interestingly called the party for the 1%, so not the party for the 99%, which I'm going to say was a little bit tongue in cheek. But yeah, it was great to see you guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Great to see you guys there. It was so much fun. So thanks for having us. Um, cool. Well, listen, we're sort of like anyway, kind of just running through the AMA. But what I'm going to do is basically just ask a couple of questions, and then what we'll do is probably reschedule for like in 1 or 2 weeks, and then we'll be able to push it a bit more on our side, on your side as well, and then yeah, we'll get a bigger crowd in, and we'll give some solid updates. But just for those who are tuned in and are interested because of the priceless fund allocation, Diamond Swap priceless fund, what when do you guys have any timeline yet on the token side of things, and also a launch?
Yeah, so we are getting our product out obviously today. We're going to continue to release all of our products. We are in talks with several T1 exchanges. I'm just working to get a date. I'm sure you know how that is is going at the moment, and what kind of a pain that is. But we are in talks to schedule that out. It's just a matter of securing the exchanges that we want for the release.
Yes, it's having gone through all that very recently and still going through it, it is definitely not an easy lift, especially when you are trying to focus on, pushing out updates and tech and everything like that, together with all the BD and administration and negotiations. It's not easy, man. So I don't, I definitely don't envy the task ahead of you because I know that you also like cover several roles. But how is it within the team? Do you have enough support to execute all of this? Like, give us some insight there as to how things are going.
Yeah, I think when we first spoke, I think I only had what, 8 employees at that time. Our team now, we have 22 engineers on our team, not including myself or my COO. Our total team count is 25 now. We have not only engineers, but we have also just onboarded Babs as our marketing agency. So we have an additional, several dozen people who are assisting us with the community management side, the PR, etc. So my day is 12 hours of development and another 4 hours of marketing meetings and planning and stuff like that. So yeah, we've got a ton of stuff lined up, and we have just locked down a very, very, very notable market maker as well. So they're going to be a bigger proponent in helping us get this T1 exchange as well.
Very cool, very cool. Listen, if there's anything we can do, or me personally, please, hit me up on DMs, and we can do it there. But sounds like you've got some good backup, and a really good strong team behind you, which is very important. Of course, when you have such high ambitions in delivering a Web3 product, and I'm super happy to hear those updates, and I'm sure everyone else is as well, man. So congratulations, that's great. It sounds like everything's going quite well. Is there anything that's not going well, or anything that you feel, a little bit concerned about, or, any bumps in the road? Because not everything's perfect, right?
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I released this a month and a half ago, but that's how development works, right? So
Totally.
we've been, I think we are at 9,000 hours, development hours in total from the team, put into the project so far. So we've done, and that includes our engineers and our testers. We have 3 quality assurance testers that are dedicated to fixing bugs and quality of life and stuff like that. So we've put as much work as humanly possible in this. Sometimes too much. I think that's probably our biggest uh, adversity is ourself trying to be perfectionists. So but yeah, I
100%.
mean,
Yeah.
everything is going well now. We now 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 we now